7 years ago, I was broke, and now I'm running 3 businesses, and I'm taking you guys along that journey of how I've done it and how I'm currently doing it. Welcome to day 66. So we're on a vlog streak where we've been vlogging every day now for 66 days, and we're going for 100 days in a row. Today we're at my gym. It's called the Fitness Parlor, and I have a few things I need to get done here. And then after we get that done here, we have a house that we're turning into an Airbnb, and we're going there to work on it next because I was painting yesterday and I didn't quite get it finished. So yeah, we got a busy day, it looks like. So if you guys don't know, I have a manager that helps me run the place. His name's Nick. He's probably on the treadmill, I would imagine. It's probably like, it's right around that time when he's trying to get it lifted in the middle of the day. Looks like we got some t-shirts in, which are really cool. We had ordered some t-shirts literally last week and they came in that fast. So here is our inventory of t-shirts. And really we usually just give out t-shirts as like promotional items. But we have a parade coming up, so we'll be throwing some out at our local parade. I need to actually order some candy for that. I ordered koozie cups, which we throw out for free too. And then what else we gotta do here? So I rent to a place called Peak Sport and Spine, which is just right through here. Like this is our lobby out here, and then that's the company next door that I rent to. It's a physical therapy company. They said their AC's not working. Well, I can almost guarantee they haven't cleaned their air filter out, so I gotta go take a look at that today. So I'm gonna look at that. Once that's done, I will go work out, and then we'll be getting out of here because everything else here is pretty good, unless Nick has something for me, but everything else is pretty good. So let me go check on that, see what's up with it. Might have to call an HVAC company, but I'm hoping it's just a filter. We'll go see though. Tenant says air conditioning isn't working very well. Well, but it looks like that. Let me show you guys something. Let me see if I can put it up to like the window or something so you guys can see. You're supposed to be able to see through it with ease. This is up to the window. It doesn't even shine light through it. And this is, so these are a reusable filter that I paid when I bought the place, when I bought the gym here. It has 4 7.5 ton AC units. It has 13 filters throughout all those 4 units. Because like one unit has basically 4 filters each. And when I bought the place, they had none. They're all custom made filters. So you can get like the one-time use ones, and they're like $250. Or I opted, when I bought the building, to spend a bunch of extra money. But when something like this happens, because your filters are gonna get dirty, I think I paid like $1,500, but these are reusable, washable filters. But I gotta take it home, spray it out really good with a garden hose, and then let it dry overnight, and then I'll bring it back tomorrow and put it back in. But yeah, folks, don't let you get your filters get like that in your house, mini splits, whatever. That's very, very bad. Okay, but we got that done. We are good with it. Easy fix, hopefully. I don't really know until we get it clean and see how much better it's running. I did check the other filters for everything else while I was in there, just to make sure everything looked good, and everything does look good. So I'm gonna go work out. We'll get done, I'll eat lunch, and then we'll go back to painting on the Airbnb. So if you guys haven't seen the Airbnb, stick around for a while because we'll be going to check it out. And we are doing a bunch of stuff over there. Okay, we made it to an Airbnb for the day. So it's kind of a mess out here because we're trying to paint all the windows and stuff, or the whole outside of the house. And it's been raining. We ran out of time the other day, but our plastic's all coming off, or our paper's coming off. So I don't know, we're gonna have to tape up a lot of windows again, but we're not worrying about that today because it keeps raining every day, or a chance of rain every day. If it doesn't rain, it says it's gonna rain, and I don't want to get in the middle of a outside paint job. I want to get in the middle of an outside paint job and it start raining on us. Whew. Yeah, it's a mess. So let me show you guys what we got going on, because you guys probably are like, what is going on there? So through here is living room. And then this will be the dining room. I'll have like white drapes out there, big table, coffee bar, couch over there, TV on the wall behind us. I'm thinking about painting the fireplace black actually. What do you guys think of that? You guys ever seen a black fireplace? And then back in here, I'll just turn you guys around. This is a bedroom, which I'll put a coat of paint on. Bathroom that the guy, my friend Adam's painting or mudding. Sorry, my brain's not working right today. And then the kitchen, which is an absolute mess because we got all our tools in here. Everything is consolidated into here. So it is, yeah, it's messy. But let me go drag all my paint and everything in, get my paint sprayer set up. We will put a coat on the living room, and then we'll let that dry. We'll put a coat on this bedroom, let it dry. It'll be done. And then we'll need to probably put a second coat on the living room just because the primer is a pretty thin coat. So I'm thinking 2 coats of white paint is what it's going to take. So yeah, let me do that. I will take you guys through a little bit of the paint process. The problem with putting the camera in with me spraying is that it gets covered in paint, and I don't want to destroy my nice camera. So I can give you guys a little snippet, but then I got to get you guys out of there before my camera gets completely ruined. Yesterday I had this set up right in here and I thought it worked out really well, so let me stir some of this paint up. I have to do this little makeshift prop because we got this deal and it just it doesn't reach all the way to the ground, so you know, like that much of the bottom of the gallon doesn't get hit even, well, no, actually here it does, but when it's down the bottom, yeah, like that much misses. So that's like kind of what I've discovered works well. I've also lost my screwdriver. It's in my pocket. My screwdriver's in my pocket the whole time. I'm telling you guys, lose my mind. I know what it is. I had some unexpected things come up today that I wasn't expecting to work on. And so it kind of just distracted me at the gym, took longer than expected, and now I'm running a little bit behind for the day. And I want to get this done because I try to do dinner with my parents every Wednesday, which is a luxury that I love, and I don't like giving it up because my parents are, I don't know, 71. And not that I think they're going to die anytime soon, but there's going to come a day when they will die. And I do love my parents, and I want to spend more time with them, as much time with them as possible. And honestly, growing up, I didn't spend a lot of time with my parents. Not that I didn't. We just didn't do a lot of stuff together. And I'm getting closer to my parents now than I probably ever have. Not that we even have, we really don't have a ton in common, which just sounds weird, but most people have a ton in common with their parents, but I just don't. But they're still my parents. They've helped me out with so much in life, and that's all that really matters to me. I don't care if, like, my mom's into horses. I don't like horses at all. My dad's really into guns. Like, I think guns are cool, but I'm not really into guns. I have a lot of other things I like that they're not really into, but they still support it. And I think that's what matters most. Like, I think I'm very lucky to have 2 parents that love each other, that have always been together, had a pretty solid relationship, taught me very well. And I just know that I'm going to miss those 2 loving people in my life when they're gone. So I'm trying to just milk it out as much as I can, just as much as I'm trying to milk out the rest of life as much as I can. So yeah, Wednesdays I try to do dinner with them. So I'm going to try to get this painted. It's probably 2 o'clock right now. So I have a couple hours, but I'm going to have to put 2 coats in here. So I got to let it dry for like an hour. So I probably have 4.5 hours, fully paint and clean the guns and get there, which I can be a little late. All right, let's prime this thing and we can get spraying. Yeah, you just have to run, you have to get paint to suck up. This is actually supposed to be a waste tube, but I don't use it, so Yeah, should be good to go now. Okay, that's a good sign. If it stops, that means it has pressure built up in it, and it should be good. It might take a couple like weird squirts to get some air out of the lines, but yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so this is the living room we're painting. We weren't even going to paint this originally. We were originally going to leave it just a normal paneling. I don't know what came across me. It's just like, want to keep making this place nicer and nicer. Like I really want to do some like cool, fun things with this place. This is to not get paint all over me. I was covered in paint yesterday. But yeah, I want to do some cool stuff here, and I don't know what cool stuff to do. Like I feel like whenever I try to do like those extra things like that, like I don't know, like arcade games, or I don't know, when I try to do the extra stuff, that ends up just wasting money. So I think what I'll do is like slowly as I make money, I'll try to reinvest it here. But if it really doesn't make that as much money as I'm hoping for, then I don't have money wasted. And I feel like if I build a solid base house, like just nice furniture, really clean, just a nice place to come and stay, I feel like that is at least up to par to where it should be. And then if I add amenities like a hot tub, arcade games, stuff like that, maybe finish out the basement to be like a cool like gaming area or something like that, like pool table, foosball, ping pong. I could do that in the future if we're making money. But if we're not making money, then maybe I don't do that. I don't know. I feel like we just have to make it nice for right now, and then we can always add later on. Because this is our first Airbnb that we've ever tried. We know nothing about it. We're going to learn a lot, I'm sure. I highly doubt it's just going to be a flawless deal. So, let's see. Okay, we got a lot of water in the line. So let me see if I can rinse it out in here. Okay, it looks white now. Yeah, always a good idea to do some tests. Because, yeah, if I would have just sprayed all that water on the wall, I would have had to wipe it down, run it dry, been an ordeal. And wear a mask. Might save you in the long run. I don't always wear a mask, but I know I should. Alright, I'm going to re-tape some stuff up, and then I'm going to finish spraying. I noticed it came off the floor over here a little bit, and a couple of the windows and stuff. So let me just do some paint tacking, and then we can get back to it. Just that wall right there, quarter gallon of paint. So going through a lot of paint with this. So, show you guys an update here. I got all the plastic, everything ripped down. Uh-oh. So here we go. Turned out so much better. Glad I did it this way. All this little stuff that is impossible to paint with a brush. Just when you're spraying it, it goes on. Now I gotta scrape these windows because my tape didn't hold that well. But that's okay, just a razor blade. I got like a little scraper razor blade, and then we also got this room in here done. So I gotta put the door back on and then clean up a little bit of stuff, but that's done. And then I also, this fridge, the outlet for it was not working. I could not figure it out. And this house still has some like those knob and tube wires, which is like, it's like a cloth, and the wire, it's like a single wire with cloth around it. And so they're very dangerous. So actually like known for burning houses down. But that's what was here. I would imagine there was something wrong with it because, well, there was something wrong with it. Every time I flipped the breaker, it shut off. So I rewired it all up. it's good to go. I got to get an outlet cover for it, but I got that good to go. And that's it. It took me forever to put a coat on everything and then clean everything up, clean the paint gun. I had to go buy more wiring for the outlet. So it took me quite a while to do all this, but we got it done. It looks good. And that is all I have for today. I gotta go to my parents for dinner tonight. So we're gonna end the vlog right here. But if you guys made it this far in the video, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. I just seen we hit like 775 subscribers, which is awesome. I've never had a channel grow to be this big, and it's still very small, but still very cool. And yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.